Mario Kart 8 comes out in less than 3 weeks from now, and the Mario Kart 8 Direct happened last week, or about a little over a week ago. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who are really looking forward to hearing what I have to say about the Mario Kart 8 Direct that happened. And I am too, and I'm going to be delivering you my thoughts right now. But before we get started, the footage that you see on screen is actually Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS, and I thought that this would actually be a really good way to show you what I'm playing right now, and to, get you focus your guys' attention to what I have to say on this matter, because since this is all Mario Kart related, we might as well have a Mario Kart game playing for you on screen, right? Yeah, I thought so. So yeah, the Mario Kart 8 Direct. Now, before I get started talking about the bolded points, I will start off by saying that the Mario Kart 8 Direct was amazing. I really liked how they presented the Direct, how it was structured. And I really like that approach with how they structured everything within the Direct, where some guy is just watching on a TV and then he's flipping through channels, and every single channel talks about something that is Mario Kart related or related to the game Mario Kart 8. I really like that approach because it kind of reminds me of the old Nintendo commercials back in the 80s and 90s when they were cheesy but very enjoyable in the long run. So I really like that approach. And what they're doing, what they did with the Mario Kart 8 Direct, it was pretty nostalgic, and it kind of reminds me why I really enjoy the Mario Kart, or pretty much any Nintendo franchise for that matter, since, I've been more of a pro Nintendo type of guy. But yeah, that's my initial take on what I first thought of the Mario Kart 8 Direct. So let's talk about some of the things from within the Direct, what they showcased. And they have the newest characters that were shown off were Baby Rosalina and Pink Gold Peach, which Baby Rosalina is amongst the lineup of Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, and Baby Peach, but I think also Baby Daisy. But I don't know if there are other baby characters aside from that, but yeah, it's really cool to know that another baby character is added into the mix, which is going to be good for some people who actually need a very easy rider, or one that has faster acceleration for them to actually go through races a lot quickly. Now for Pink Gold Peach, she's amongst the same tier as Metal Mario, I believe, and I think I would say Gold Metal Mario, is it? Or is it just plain Metal Mario? I can't remember, but I know that Luigi was Silver when he was in New Super Mario Bros. 2 on the 3DS, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, with there being two new characters, with them being finalized for the roster, I'm thinking that the whole roster for Mario Kart 8 is actually looking pretty decent, which I thought it was going to be pretty decent after when they showcased the Koopalings being playable characters in that game, which all hail to them getting more recognition, man, because we have not seen them being in like a really big Mario game since like New Super Mario Bros. U, even though it wasn't really that big. But I'm still holding out, or hoping that one day that we'll actually get to see them as bosses in like a 3D Mario game, because that's something we still have not seen in 3D Mario games to this day, which was something that I was kind of disappointed with both Super Mario 3D Land and Super Mario 3D World, which they did not even appear. But it's good to see that they're making somewhat of a comeback, and since they've been long forgotten enemies throughout the history of gaming that were very enjoyable. And I still tend to enjoy them a lot better than Baby Bowser, or Bowser Jr., because Bowser Jr. is just a whiny little kid. Okay, now, those were some of the newest characters with the finalized roster, so let's talk about some of the stages. I don't think they really showcased any, like, newer stages. I think they have, but I think they showcased the newer stages in press releases right before the Mario Kart 8 Direct, which they showcased some of the older retro tracks that are making a comeback, like Toad's Turnpike from Mario Kart 64, as well as the Rainbow Road from the same game. And I gotta say, they both look really amazing. And, you know, when you take a look back at Mario Kart 64 with the racetracks, how they were presented back then, they really do not age well. Even though the gameplay ages well, the whole presentation of Mario Kart 64, it still has not aged very well in this day and age. But I know some people may disagree with me, but it's just when I take a look at that game, I was like, ugh, can I just look at something that's up for today's standards to where it doesn't even look outdated? And that's what the new Mario Kart games, ever since Mario Kart DS, has really shown in that factor. So I really like how they are taking some of the older racetracks for Mario Kart 8, or from past Mario Kart games, putting them in Mario Kart 8 and seeing what they would look like in that high-definition format to where there is a bunch of detail. I really like how they're taking that approach because, since the Wii U is Nintendo's first true HD console, this is actually turning out to be a really good sign. And putting people to shame for those who complain that the Wii cannot do HD well. Well, bullcrap, it does HD very well. So, there you go. And now let's talk about some of the newer items. The newer items are the Boomerang power-up, which is supposed to be a throwback to the Boomerang Brothers power-up from Super Mario 3D World and I think Super Mario Galaxy? Was it? No. Super Mario Galaxy 1 or 2 did not have that, but Super Mario 3D World and Super Mario 3D Land actually had the Boomerang power-ups, but the cool thing is that when you use the Boomerang power-up, you can throw it at your opponent, and even though they may try to dodge it, the boomerang will actually ricochet back over to you, so that way it can still hit your opponent that's in front of you to actually try to get in a second chance. I really like how that's done, because that's kind of the thing, that's kind of why I really like the Raccoon Leaf from Mario Kart 7, because even though you had opponents that kind of zip right past you, if you could catch up to them, you could still hit them with your tail. I really like how they're taking some of the the power-ups that we actually like from the Mario series and giving them a bit of a twist in a different type of format for a Mario game, especially with the Mario Kart series in general. So yeah, I like that. And they also had the Super Horn, which is going to be something that a lot of people are going to be very excited about, because the Super Horn, it's really going to be more of a game balancer. And what I mean by that is, ever since Mario Kart, I would say Mario Kart Wii up until Mario Kart 7, it's just the difficulty in Mario Kart games. Well, from Double Dash until now, the difficulty in Mario Kart games has just been, oh my god, unforgivable. Because there was nothing that could protect anybody from the spiky blue Koopa shells, and from those who actually use, certain power-ups in order to get their way, like the stars, or even the bullet bills, the chain chomps, and some of those others that really tend to piss off a lot of people, and even the lightning bolts, for that matter. But although I'm not sure if you can dodge the lightning bolts, but then again, it's just, with all those power-ups in the previous games, it really tended to make the games broken in a sense, to where anybody could use those exploits in order to get their way. But this time around with the Super Horn, I think that's going to be the game changer, to where Mario Kart is going to be Mario Kart 8 is going to be more enjoyable this time around, and a better experience and a more fun Mario Kart game, and a lot better than the other games. Which honestly, I think that is what they're going for, because they're really pushing Mario Kart 8 to possibly being the best Mario Kart game to date. And especially when taking a look at the presentation, just seeing everything from within the landscapes of the levels, of the newer levels and the retro tracks, that's just something that, what Nintendo is doing, it's really putting most of the other games that are in HD to shame. And for those who are naysayers and saying that Nintendo can't do HD, because, just taking a look at Mario Kart 8 by itself, I would go as far to say, right now, it is the prettiest Wii U game that we have seen by far. I'm not sure how much prettier it's going to be when Monolith Soft's X or when Platinum Games Bayonetta 2 releases, but it's just, wow, it just looks amazing. And let's talk about some of the newer features, like Mario Kart TV, and, the party chat, voice chat, and even hosting tournaments with Miiverse. This is something that people in online or online multiplayer communities are really looking for in their games this day and age, and what Nintendo is doing with Mario Kart 8 this time around, it is definitely going to be the big, huge game changer for people to get interested and to have a lot more fun with Mario Kart this time around. Because party chat and voice chat, that's something that people have been craving for in Nintendo games in this day and age. And I know that Nintendo has been behind with the times with a lot of things, and it's good to see that they're finally catching up to doing those kind of things like the party chat and voice chat, to where people can actually talk through headsets and they can actually text to others and, deliver their own messages after winning or losing races and that kind of stuff. And even adding or hosting the tournaments through Miiverse, that's a really big thing, because when people do tournaments, they're going to want to have some sort of really fun times, or have some sort of way. Well, I wouldn't say have really fun times. They're going to have some way. They're going to really need some way to enjoy the experience more in the long run, to where they can actually, still have fun playing the game every now and then. Because I think that's something that a lot of people are looking for. Games that have really fun things to where they can enjoy them in the long run. And I know a lot of people were like that when Halo 2 came out for the original Xbox, because Xbox Live was starting to become a more big thing, and Halo 2 was like the definitive example of really competitive online multiplayer. And I really think for Nintendo's case that this is definitely going to be the game changer for that. And I think the new Super Smash Bros. Coming out for both 3DS and Wii U is going to be the next evolution of that, but we'll have to see. But yeah, I really like how they are doing most of that stuff through the multiplayer community. But the other thing is that Mario Kart, the Mario Kart TV function, you can actually view videos from other people who have uploaded their content through the Mario Kart TV function, or with uploading through YouTube, so that way you can actually see how well they done, or see how well made the race videos were. So yeah, I really like how Nintendo is really just making more, trying to give people more of a reason to showcase their gameplay through, through a social media function, like what Sony is doing with the PlayStation 4's share button on the PS4 controller, to where they can actually stream their content through like Twitch or Ustream, that kind of stuff. So I really like, I really like how they're taking more of this approach, and I really hope they take this approach with more of their first party games going forward. But there's a catch though to those who are uploading to YouTube, their videos. If you upload to YouTube through the Mario Kart TV function, the content that you post on there is going to be fully owned by Nintendo. So Nintendo is going to claim all your content through uploading through Mario Kart TV. What your races and how you edit them and that kind of stuff, to give them more of that cinematic approach. They're going to own all that stuff. And what I'm thinking is that Nintendo is probably going to have a copyright image on the bottom corner of their videos, so that way people will know who the game is from, and then when they see that copyright image, they're gonna claim it right off the bat, and even from those that post through YouTube. So for all the partners that are probably getting in a huffy tissy fit about uploading through YouTube with Mario Kart 8 through Mario Kart TV, I'm gonna say this: use a capture card. Don't worry about using the Mario Kart TV function if you want to actually do reviews to actually where you want to try to make money or that kind of stuff, which I honestly believe that may probably be impossible, because I think Nintendo is also going to do content claims even outside of Mario Kart TV. But I would just say be wary of that and just be very careful with what you do. I mean, sure, there's still going to be people that are going to upload through YouTube, but this is going to be a way for Nintendo to make money, because they still own the game. I still don't think what they're doing is right with the Mario Kart TV function, to where they do where they content claim all, or where they claim your content from the game when you upload to YouTube through the Mario Kart TV function. But hey, it's business. So yeah, like I said, just use a capture card if you want to upload your footage, but you can't do any like fancy editing and giving different angles and that kind of stuff. Okay, now another thing too is that when Racing Ghost is also going to be another feature returning. And Racing Ghost, when you race a ghost and you actually beat their times, you can actually get stamps that you can post through Miiverse, which I'm thinking stamps are the new achievements, or is the new achievement system that Nintendo is doing with the Wii U, or with the Miiverse in that matter. Since Super Mario 3D World, where they've been having the stamps, different stamps of like the different things that are presented in the game. And then I know that NES Remix 1 and 2 followed that suit, and as well as this game. So yeah, I'm thinking that stamps are the new achievements, or is the achievement system of the Nintendo network, or it's Nintendo's online network infrastructure and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I really like how they're doing that, because at times when I'm posting through Miiverse, I like to have stamps to where I can create really fun and, just exciting and funny images in my own manner. Okay, now let's talk very briefly about some of the other tidbits, like the different segments, like the history of Mario Kart. Now, they showed off only 4 out of 7 of the Mario Kart games that are already released, which was Super Mario Kart, Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart Double Dash, and Mario Kart DS. I'm thinking these are ones that people often play the most often, and I really don't think they play the other ones more often than we do now. So I'm thinking that's why they only chose those 4, because they are the more memorable amongst not only Nintendo, but from us, the gamers. And they even had some of the fun-made commercials, like having that PSA about which tires are the best, or which frame was the best, or which glider was the best, in order to go through the stages really fun, really fast, and really, just really competitive in that matter. And some of the other ones that they had there were like when Hideki Kono talked about Mario Kart 8 and how they were trying to balance out the tracks. And what they did was they did a comparison between both the go-kart and the motorcycles to see which was the better vehicle to use in the whole, in every single racetrack you could use. And they really showcased that using both of the vehicles in the specific tracks, they're actually going to give you a really good competitive edge, and one is going to be weaker over the other. So there's that bit of balance that's been added to that factor to make the game more balanced, which again, I go back and talk about. The game seems to be more of a balanced trend than the previous Mario Kart games before that. So I really like that, and those were some really good tips for that matter. And as well as those 2 Miis that talked about the newer items, that was also a good tip to know too. And I know a lot of people are going to need all those tips in order to play Mario Kart 8, because there are some newer things that they're not going to be familiar with. Like the Crazy 8, or even the Boomerang power-up, or even the Super Horn, which the Crazy 8 power-up is actually the evolution of the Lucky 7 power-up from Mario Kart 7, which is supposed to be like the Lucky 7, but an extra power-up is added into your ring of power-ups that surround you, so you have 8 different ones to use, which I don't think I talked about, but, it's there in the game. And the Mario Kart Memories section, they had about 3 of those things that popped up during the Direct, and it was just some guy talking about his memories on his experiences through the Mario Kart franchise. And I will be quite frank, some of the memories that he had, I really don't think they're really ones that could be considered memorable, because I know a lot of people have memories of the past Mario Kart games to where they were actually more memorable than what that guy talked about. But I guess they have to be generic somehow in saying what their best memory was, because I know there's a lot of people that can overtop memories like those. And now let's talk about the last 2 things, which are the free Club Nintendo promotion and the Mario Kart 8 Wii U bundle. With the free Club Nintendo promotion, that means if you buy Mario Kart 8 and you register that game through like Club Nintendo, you actually get access to download 1 free Wii U game, and one that is from either retail or from the digital download. And those 4 games are New Super Mario Bros. U, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, Pikmin 3, and Wii Party U. And I'm actually very envious of what Europe is getting, because they are actually getting 8. But then again, Europe has always been a weak market for Nintendo, and they always try to promote their games as well as marketing many of their games and giving away all those bundles that we want to see, but we don't always get them. But then again, it's because Europe's the weaker market, and we in the U.S. actually are the sales leader. So that's why we don't actually have those fancy Wii U bundles like both Japan and Europe get on a monthly and yearly basis and that kind of stuff. So yeah, the free Club Nintendo promotion, I really like what they're doing, but then again, I'm envious with what Europe's doing, but I understand on their side too, and they get games like Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, and I think Sonic Lost World, and Lego City Undercover, I think, as well as, what was the other one? Heck, I can't remember. I'll put it in the video and let you know what that was, or the pictures. Oh, the Wonderful 101. That's what it was. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah. So, yeah. I really like what they're doing with the promotion, so I really think that's a good way to, embrace marketing in that aspect, which it seems like Nintendo is really taking that more into heart in order to get back into profits again after what happened to their fiscal year. And, doing stuff in the short term, what they're doing right now with Mario Kart 8, that just shows that they're trying to get back on track with re-obtaining profits. And speaking of good marketing, Nintendo is releasing the Mario Kart 8 Wii U bundle in the US as well, and not just in Japan and Europe, which I thought at first they were only going to release them in those regions because I was going to raise a really big stink about it. But now that they announced that, we're getting the Wii U bundle of Mario Kart 8, that is going to be a huge plus for people who are still looking forward to purchasing a Wii U, or for those who have been naysayers towards Nintendo and the Wii U. This is actually going to be a really good way for people to actually get into the Wii U right now and experience all the content that it has, both retail and digitally. And with the Mario Kart 8 Wii U bundle, it's going to be the 32 gig bundle that has a copy of Mario Kart 8, and it also has a red Wii wheel, which is that white thing, that white Wii wheel that we got with Mario Kart 8, or Mario Kart Wii, which I really don't understand why they're actually bringing that back. But then again, I'm sure that there are those who actually enjoyed using the Wii wheel when playing on Mario Kart Wii, but I know a lot of other people tend to use the Classic Controller Pro as well as the GameCube controller. But, with Mario Kart 8, a lot of people are probably going to be using the gamepad. They're going to be using the Wii U Pro controller. They're going to be using the Wii U or the Wii Classic Controller Pro and all that other good stuff in order to make the races more enjoyable, because I really don't see how a lot of people are using the Wii wheel in this day and age. But also the other thing is that they're going to have the red Mario Wii Remote Plus. So that there is going to be added as well. So, yeah, what Nintendo is doing with marketing the Wii U and making that bundle for people to actually buy a Wii U at this point, this is a really good first step. And I really hope they do take this approach with future first-party installments, like with Super Smash Bros. And even Bayonetta 2, Monolith Soft's new game. That kind of stuff, if they want to try and, encapsulate more sales in the long run. And I really do believe that this is going to be a good first step. Now, for my final thoughts on the Mario Kart 8 Direct, since I talked about everything, I really like what Nintendo is doing with this. And, ever since Nintendo did that Tomodachi Life Direct, that was about a week or two after the Mario Kart 8 Direct. No, I think it was a week after. When they did that Tomodachi Life the Tomodachi Life Direct to people, and showing how the game works, and some of the features that are actually going to be very important for that game to get them hyped and that kind of stuff. That is the approach that they need to take with not only the directs that are directed towards individual games, but they're going to need to do that with regular Nintendo Directs from now, like with their Wii U Directs or 3DS Directs or just plain Nintendo Directs. They're going to have some way to where they can actually have that creative focus to where they can actually get people hyped up about their games instead of just showing the game and what you can do in this very monotonous way, and to where they can actually, you can actually entice newer consumers to actually buy your products, which is something that I think Nintendo has not really done very well last year. Even though I really do like their Nintendo Directs that they had mostly last year, especially the one back in January 2013 and the one that they had at Christmas time, I really think what they're doing now is showing that Nintendo is looking forward to change their strategy with how they present the Nintendo Directs. So yeah, I really did enjoy the Mario Kart 8 Direct because they had so many things that they were doing that was kind of nostalgic in a sense, but at the same time, it just goes to show that it seems like they are being very adamant that they want to try to get back on the right track with getting the Wii U back in top shape. And what they are planning for this year's E3 after that, I'm thinking that we are probably at the point where the Wii U is enjoying this renaissance to where it can actually get back on the right track, which I've been stating, to where more sales can push in, to where that Nintendo can actually compete with its competitors, which that's something that I think I mentioned before, is that Nintendo even though they're in the market and they have competitors selling their different consoles, they also need to be competitive because they need to show that they actually do care in trying to make their consoles sell well and to try to get all the support that they need from both the first party and the third party side. So what Nintendo's doing with Mario Kart 8, like I said, it looks to be a good step for the Wii U to have a brighter future down the road. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to Mario Kart 8, and for those of you who are waiting for Mario Kart 8, if you live in Japan, the game comes out on the 29th of May, and for those of us who live in the US and Europe, it comes out on May 30th. And that's going to be when fun times are going to be had, but we'll be having all those fun times before E3 and even after that, and seeing what Nintendo has down in the future for us in all around the world with whatever content that they have coming out for both retail and the digital storefronts. So that's going to be very exciting to see what Nintendo has down the pipeline for all their games, going forward. So yeah. Anyway, aside from my mumbling on some parts, I am done with delivering my own 2 cents about the Nintendo Direct on Mario Kart 8. So, I hope you all really enjoyed what I had to say about this. I know I did, because it's very lengthy, and I had to get in my opinions on a lot of these things, because I really think they were actually very strong and constructive opinions about what I thought was actually cool and what I thought didn't actually work, or what needs to work really well. So, yeah, I had a really fun blast with that. So anyway, for those of you who watch this video, be sure to rate this video as well as leaving your positive and negative feedback down in the comments. And also, if you really enjoyed this Nintendo Direct, or if there was something that you liked out of the Nintendo Direct, let me know what that was, or what was your favorite thing about it. And if there were some things that you did or did not like about it, then let me know in the comment section as to why you did or did not. And for those of you who are new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below the video, because more support from you guys means that more content will come from me in the future that you won't find anywhere else. Anyway guys, I gotta get going, and this is RRPG signing off by saying Godspeed and game on, gamers. Have a good one.